Mr. Supranational Philippines, Brandon, happy to meet you. Welcome to the Super family, and thanks for joining us tonight in this Super Chat episode. Our audience is waiting for your brief introduction.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you guys and also to be here. My name is Brandon Espiritu. I'm originally from the beautiful island of Guam. I'm currently living here in my homeland, the Philippines. I am an investor and entrepreneur, and I've also been modeling and acting for about 7 years now.
Great meeting you, Brandon, and welcome to the Super family. Brandon, Mr. Supranational Philippines, your personal question. Tell us what it was like growing up in Guam.
Growing up in Guam, familial-wise, was amazing. I had an amazing childhood. There's a lot of love to go around. There wasn't a lot of resources in the sense that, we are a small island. We're out of touch when it comes to the Western Hemisphere. And my family didn't have a lot of money either. So we're a working class, lower to mid family in the hierarchy of the economy. However, like I said, there was a lot of love to give. It was a very familial-based island, so I'm very family-oriented, and it was outdoors, so I got in touch with nature, which is very important, and that translates into who I am now as an adult.
Wow, yeah, interesting story. Thanks for sharing, Brandon. Brandon, Mr. Supranational Philippines, now it's Kang Day 29 who's asking you this question, and I would like to thank all super fans for your questions, guys. Thank you. So, how has being a pageant contestant influenced or impacted your life?
It's impacted my life in a sense that it made me think beyond myself. Before the pageant industry and immersing myself into this world, I never imagined myself to be a part of a pageant because I've always identified myself as a crass individual, maybe brash, and I could be very blunt at times. But what this platform and what this industry and this world has taught me was that I don't need to identify as one singular thing. There can be various layers to myself, and it led me to lean into that and to consider what other people like and what other people can think of me. So it's just allowed me to get out of myself and be more selfless in that sense of the matter.
Yeah. Thank you. Brandon, Mr. Supranational Philippines, your time to answer today's general question. If you could teach everyone in the world one concept, what concept would have the biggest positive impact on humanity?
I'm going to preface this by saying I truly believe in starting with the individual. A lot of us, and maybe sometimes I get into this where we get caught up in changing the world and maybe a community. I like to think of changing ourselves before we start changing other people or the world, which we really can't do. And one of those things, which is really quantifiable and measurable, is our fitness, our holistic lifestyle, and our health and wellness. So if it's something that I want to teach people or impress people on, which I'm in the jurisdiction to do so because I lead this lifestyle, is clean up your diet, exercise, and be sure to consume things that align with who you are in an authentic manner. And that's not just food. That's also what you read in the media. That's also who you hang out with.
Yeah, very true and very wise. Thank you, Brandon. Looking forward to meeting you soon in Poland.